Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here, and as always, thank you guys for watching, commenting, and subscribing to the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, this doesn't work. Let me ask you guys something. What the hell is wrong with you? Some of you guys are some freaking idiots. I mean, Jesus Christ, somebody's sitting there sharing a song. The dream is over. The dream is over? What the hell? Are you kidding me? Y'all are some defeated ass people. It's a good thing you guys weren't around when it came to the Revolutionary War. Oh, we can't beat England. England's the greatest country in the military in the world. There's no sense fighting this war. Let's just stay oppressed. How about World War II? Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor. There goes our battleship. They sunk my battleship. We don't have a fleet. We got to worry about war over here with Germany. Let's just give it up. How about the freaking Cold War? Oh, Russia's got nuclear missiles. Let's just turn over the world to them. We didn't get Earl Thomas. Whoop-de-doo. If I had $1 for every one of you people that are sitting here saying, our season's over, we suck, Jerry Jones and them, they just won't spend money. No, that's been the freaking problem. They spent money in the wrong places. Let all these people go through, blow their wad on a whole bunch of money, and a couple of years from now, they'll be regretting it because they'll be releasing guys that they overpaid. Just like Kansas City when they blew everybody away with Eric Berry's deal. He just got released. And they're getting hit for $16 million of dead money between this year and next year. Now, Eric Berry, some people say sign him. Here's the problem. 30 years old. Had the Lipton's cancer that he beat. Then he's had the ankle problem, and he only played 6 games over the last 2 years. Okay? It's Earl Thomas syndrome. Unless you can bring him in dirt cheap, he may not be able to help you. But all you people that are out here, I'm sitting here looking at some of these comments and stuff like that. Well, look, no David Irving, no Randy Gregory, no Cole Beasley. We're doomed. Wait a minute. Hold on. Stop. Stop with this shit. David Irving was a non-factor all season, so you can't even say that he was anything on last year. That's a net neutral right there. Randy Gregory, 6 sacks, played decent at times, had some brain farts. Be nice to have him back, but you can pick up somebody that will take up the slack on that one. You can take care of that one. Cole Beasley, just the fact that we have Amari Cooper for the whole season helps right there. And Jason Witten, as much as you guys say he sucks, will help in our tight end position. Because I'm going to tell you something here, guys. I just want you to think about something right now. Had we had, say, Amari Cooper the whole season, do you think we would have scored more than 8 points against the Panthers? Do you think that? Do you think having Jason Witten, somebody who was shorthanded in that game, that maybe we would have scored a few more points just from those 2 guys? Just those 2. The game against the Washington Redskins, same thing, that we lost in overtime. How about the Texans? Same thing. We had a couple of games that had we had those guys in, maybe that may have been the difference of us winning a couple of games right there. So the fact that we've got Jason Witten, that we know he knows the learning curve, the fact that we have an Amari Cooper now who will be in the system all year will make us a little bit better. And that the Cowboys are at least keeping guys. They just re-signed Cam Fleming. See, the difference, guys, which you people don't seem to understand, is this. Our biggest problem hasn't been having great frontline people. Our problem has been is keeping those great frontline people on the field. And when we lose them, we don't have anybody in there to replace them. So when you lost to Tyron Smith, you put in a Chaz Green, and you gave up 8 sacks on your quarterback. And I don't care what quarterback you put out there. You sack a quarterback 8 times, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. But because we didn't bring back Dez Bryant, we had enough money to go ahead and get a Cam Fleming, who played 3 games for Tyron Smith. He wasn't Tyron Smith, but he damn sure wasn't Chaz Green. Okay? And when you spend that kind of money, I'm sorry, the Ravens, 2 years from now, you'll be cutting Earl Thomas and saying, why did we spend so much money on that? Because that's what you're seeing. You're seeing teams that realize we paid too much, now we got to get out of here, and now we're stuck with dead money. New York Giants should have never, ever, and I said this, give Odell Beckham that long-term deal. Here it is, a year later, and they're getting hit like a mother right now. $33 million in dead money. Dead money. The Chiefs, Eric Berry, $16 million, dead money. And now they're paying Tyrann Mathieu that big-ass contract. So it's good money after bad money. At least our Cowboys aren't doing that. At least we're keeping together people that were productive on the team. And guess what, you guys? You guys that are all so ready to just give up before we even have the first practice. What the hell is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? How can you give up when you haven't even had the first practice? Everybody's ready to give the Cleveland Doo-Doo Browns the Super Bowl. Guys, the teams that will be good this year, we have no idea which ones are going to be. And all this stuff where you guys predict and think that these teams are going to do great, most of them are going to fall on their face. This time last year, everybody was talking about the Minnesota Vikings. They got a quarterback now. Case Keenum is gone. They got Kirk Cousins. It's going to be great. Kirk Cousins, Super Bowl or bust for Minnesota. They didn't even make playoffs. Remember that? Do you remember that? Do you remember when people were talking about the Dallas Cowboys would be below the Washington Redskins because the Washington Redskins just made that great move for Alex Smith? Oh my God. They got a real quarterback now. Now that Kirk Cousins is gone, the Washington Redskins, oh man, Alex Smith, man, that guy, he's a precise passer. He doesn't do turnovers. They will be better just because of him. How did the Washington Redskins do this year? How did they do? Were they in the playoffs? Did they win the Super Bowl? Hell no. Look around at all those teams that were reaching and grabbing and getting all these people. The only one you could say that was productive was the Rams. And that was the exception, not the rule. Desperate teams go through and just grab people left and right. The smarter ones wait and let things clear out. And if you truly believe that the season is over now, you really just shouldn't be a football fan. Because football is unpredictable. Completely unpredictable. Teams are going to rise and fall from one year to the next, heck, from one middle of the season to the next. Our Cowboys started out 3-5 and went 7-8 in the regular season and 1-1. That's 8-2 over the course of the last 10 games with the talent that they had right now. Sure, we want to upgrade. We want to get better. But that team, 8-2, and you guys are ready to say it's over? The fuck? Really? You guys just don't need to be football fans. And I hope you don't go through life with that negative attitude. Because if you don't believe something can happen, it won't. You want something, you got to first believe it can happen. And then you have to work your ass off to make it a reality. And that's what winners do. I don't know anybody that's a winner that goes through it always as Mr. Negativity. Oh, we can't do this. Oh, we won't do that. Oh, this is the worst thing in the world. You got to learn to roll with the punches. And if what you're doing is not working, then you need to come up with another plan and go full forward for that. I ain't got time for people that are defeated before the race has even started. Eric Berry's cut. Right price, it'd be worthwhile checking him out, giving him a physical. And there's other guys out there at safety, as well as in the draft. So you look at right now, there's pass rushers that you can go and put in there on that defensive line that can be better than Randy Gregory or David Irving was last year. You do that, you still go to the draft, and you draft the best players available. The Dallas Cowboys, it may not seem like we're making the big splashes, the big plays and things out there, but what they're doing is they're trying to cover all the bases and fill in economically as possible, because you cannot spend a boatload of money on one guy and then not have the money to take care of the other stuff over here. Having one great player over here and one great player over there and having shit over here is not how you win. Get over yourselves, fans. I'm getting sick and tired of some of you people. I'm Mark Holmes, and I'll see you soon.